So let's begin today's class with a moment just to sense our body. So let's stand still. You can close your eyes now. Just allow your eyes to close. And we're beginning by sensing the body, by having a bit of time to gather some information from the body to your mind. Check in with your feet. How are your feet on the ground? Sense, bring your awareness to your ankles and your lower legs. Feel your knees. Move into your thigh muscles. Just take a moment just to sense your legs, the quality of feeling in the legs. Move up to the pelvis. Eyes can still be closed. You're just doing a little awareness exercise. And then your abdomen. Lower torso, around your lower back, around your waist, around your abdomen. Into your rib cage, from the front, from the sides, around the back. Take a breath there. Fill out the mid and upper ribs across the chest, shoulders, the shoulder blades. And now sense your shoulders. Down into your upper arms, elbows, forearms, wrists and hands. Take a moment just to reflect on your shoulders and arms. And then bring your awareness to your neck, into your head, to your face. The theme throughout today's class is relaxation exercise. Less is more. How we can move naturally with the body, get good body tone, get more flexible, yet with the underlying current of relaxation, of natural flowing movement. I'm going to starting with a little bit of body awareness, a bit of sensing, gathering some information from your body. If you've noticed that something is a bit achy, is a bit tight, be aware of that, be mindful of that during the warm-ups and throughout the class. Let's begin some warm-ups by taking a nice breath in and just feeling the ground as you inhale. And allowing the front of your body to relax as you exhale. There's a mini bit of flexion and extension. As you breathe in, the body lengthens in the front, your spine's more extended, you look up slightly. And as you breathe out, allow your body to flex more. Allow your body to relax at the abdomen, relax your shoulders and ribs. Bend the knees slightly. Going to lean to your left foot and push that down to extend and inhale. And relax back to the center, lean a bit to your right side. Push the ground away and inhale. So we're doing the same movement but from side to side. Flexing the spine, connecting to that left foot to press down, feel that support, that length, that tone come through the body. Let the body relax, let the head drop down, bend the knees, push into that right foot to lengthen that side. Inhale, slight extension, where the tail is coming back as you extend, as the chest and chin rise. One more time each side, flex down. Weight shift, press down into that foot. Begin to lengthen the body. Exhaling to lower. Push down to begin that chain of flow through the body on the inhale phase. And then just come to center. And we'll pause here for a moment. And take the legs a little wider. And begin a nice side arm lift. Let's just start with the right arm. Just flowing out to the side. And moving your legs subtly. Bending and straightening the knees, creating a nice flowing movement. Checking in with this right shoulder, how does that feel for you? Can you go a little higher? Let's inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. One more time here. And release down. We'll change over to the left side, not too high. little step. There'll be a down and up to all of our exercises. There'll be a sinking, then a pushing off. Recycling that flow of gravity and push off. Sink down to come up. Down to come up. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling to release. Just beginning to work that left shoulder. Stretch that side of the waist. One more time. And release. Let's do a nice rotation now. Come back. Rotate. Back to the right arm now. Just twist around to your right. Slowly come back center. So creating more of a twist on the body. We're opening up the chest muscles on this right side. Exhaling down. Inhaling to stretch. Exhale to lower. There's more of a bend at the knees as you return, then legs get a bit straighter as you get taller and rotate. You might restrict this a bit if it feels tight in your back or your shoulder. If it feels pretty free, feel free to go further out. And let's change over. Left side. Exhaling down, rotate, inhale round. Exhale. Again, feel it out. You're rotating the knee, the hip, the pelvis, the spine, the ribs, the neck and head are all rotating together. So if your left knee's a bit tight, you won't go as far around. You'll just honor that restriction and carefully nudge that without forcing. Otherwise, feel free to go a little further for this last one or two. Inhale round. And exhale center. Shake out the arms a bit. Let's roll shoulders. Forwards a few times. Try back. And then alternates. Nice and free at the shoulders. Again, you can try forward rolls. Let's take both arms up in the air and begin to stretch up and inhale. And exhale to release. Soften your knees, relax your body down. Little boost into the ground as you rise up and round. One shoulder may not feel as flexible as the other, that's fine. You may not go as high with one arm. Just work with how your body is right now. Inhale up and weight shifting subtly from left to right. Exhale down. So I'm on the left foot more as I come up this time, right foot now. So you can alternate how you push into the ground with one side more than the other. Now this time we'll relax down, soften the spine, drop the chin down, round your shoulders, let your knees bend. And end up with a nice flexed back. The pelvis tuck under, your body be in a nice flexion shape. Perhaps a little shaking at the shoulders. And let's weight shift, begin to rise back up. Reload that. Push down, let your tail come up, stretch the pectoral muscles and let the body extend and inhale. And then gently settle back, find a nice midpoint. Okay, we'll do a little leg warm up. Let's get the hips moving. We'll turn the knee a little out to the side, like you're bringing your heel to your opposite knee. And we'll try and get our brain around cross-crawling. So opposite hand to knee. Letting your ribs rotate so your body is turning here. Just take some natural breaths. Think of relaxing the hip joint as the knee comes up. Not trying to force any movements. These are warm-ups anyway, just going easy. We'll do some hip extension now. I'll turn around to do this one with you. So you're allowing a little side step. And the right leg goes back and then down and left leg goes back. And there's a response that the tail comes up slightly with the leg. And the head comes up with the movement. Nice natural breathing still. Just going through the whole body, warming up, preparing us for some more dynamic exercise. Okay, and release that. Let's come back center. Do a little hip loosening exercise. I'm going to weight shift. I'll do this one with you again. Weight shift to your left to unweight and relax your leg muscles here. Try and get a little kind of smooth rotation, like you're relaxing the muscles around the thigh bone, around the lower leg. And then just, if you can balance, okay. Otherwise, hold on to you can use a pole or a counter and shake out the leg. We'll land on that side. Little shaking out of this left side. Nice and free, nice and easy. Loosening that hip joint. Little shaking out to the ankle. Okay, and we'll come back center. So we're going to move on from warm-ups now into some upper body conditioning, some light stretching and toning, and more freedom of movement for shoulders and for beginning to engage our abdomen and back muscles. Okay, so let's begin some upper body toning. We're looking to stretch the muscles of the shoulders and pecs, looking to get some nice core activity, gentle work on the legs. You don't have to do this with dumbbells, you can do it with just the free arms. Going to work on the bicep muscles as the focus, starting with the right arm, weight shifting forwards, push into the ground, slowly lower, and repeat. And you'll find your own natural breath rhythm with these exercises. I like to inhale on the up, little pause, begin to lower the arm, then exhale to soften. Come forwards, push into that right foot, curl up, begin to lower, maintain that length, and nearer the bottom, soften the abdomen. So as you push the ground away, there'll be a nice tone comes through the body. We're more toned here. Maintain that tone. And then move into more relaxed state as you lower. Inhaling to rise, the back foot, left foot's a bit active, and soften down. Let's do a few more this side. So still on that right leg, pushing down, maintaining that length right near the bottom, soften slightly, reload, push the ground away, chin comes up slightly, stays up, and softens down. Nice breathing in, pause, breathing out. A couple more times. If you feel you want to do more of any exercise, feel free to pause the video, do a few extra repeats. And for the last one, let's do one more. We'll come up and hold, pause there. Have a little bit of subtle exploration, so move around a bit. A little softening at the knee, then push down to get really nice and lengthened as you lower. Unfold the arm, lengthen those muscles. Come back and we'll weight shift and change. So left side. Pushing down, bicep curl, back foot's a little bit active. Begin to lower while maintaining good postural length. Near the bottom of the movement you soften. Keep on this side, left foot pushes down, begin to curl up. Now continue at your timing. Now stop demonstrating occasionally so you can really focus on your body and feel the ground, feel that energy, that ground reaction force traveling through the body. Comes up through the torso, into the arm, then you lower smoothly. So maintain that flow, that grace. But really stay in your body with your mental focus. Feel the leg, feel the abdomen lengthen, feel the upper arm muscles and forearm muscles, the main focus. Every technique we do works the whole body, but there's a loose focus. Right now it's the bicep muscles, the upper arm muscles. Last couple of repeats here. Breathing naturally. Okay, we'll hold the next repeat. So rise up, push down, little pause, take an extra breath, subtle movement. Begin to lower, maintain that nice postural length, and then begin to soften and relax. Okay, great. So let's go back to the right side. We'll do a nice side raise. We're going to lengthen through and release. Lengthen through and ease down. We're starting with a single push. Inhale up. Exhale down. There's that slight delay where you begin to lower the dumbbell before the body comes back. So it's the body first, arm second, arm begins to lower, body comes back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Set a double push this time. Reload, push to get a bit more length, and then return. So push down, use that back foot, left foot pushes to increase that length there. Slightly more dynamic approach, reach through. Remember, this could be without the dumbbell. Inhaling, push one, reload, push two, could even be on one leg. Advances the move slightly to bring a balance in. Really good for the left side of the core. My back muscles are involved here in the support and balance, even though the left outer shoulder is the focus. One more time here. Reach through. Ease down, come back slowly, and let's change. Okay, so left side, single push. Find yourself breathing in here. There's a slight flexion, so that matches the out breath as you come up and inhale. Slight extension, really works well with the inhale. Nice light grip of the weight, just enough to hold the weight without squeezing the dumbbell. Okay, we're going to get ready to add the double push, where we leave there, back foot comes up to give us a little boost, and return. Push one, push two. Optional to bring that right foot off the ground. Keep going. So push down, reload. That foot pushes again to stretch through. Do a few more of these. One. Boost. Slowly down. Couple more times. Push into the ground, reload. Push that left foot to give you more stretch. Come back down. Push one. It's his right foot that does the push. Push two. Last repeat. One. Drive through. And back down. Okay, so let's keep the shoulders working on the top more. Going to push upwards. We'll do an alternate this time where we push down with the opposite side. So the right foot pushes down for length to come through the left. Slowly return. Soften the knees, push down. Exhaling here. Inhale to reach through. So I said this is light upper body toning. You don't even need to use the weights. This is really about stretching the body, lengthening the torso. I'm extending the hip joint and spine here. And then you're releasing and inhaling to stretch up. So it's about that nice flowing, graceful length with a bit of shoulder tone as a bonus. Keep going. That's nice. Inhaling up. You look up and then down so the eyes move. Eyes are easy. Lengthen that side. Soften down. Lengthen that side of your abdomen as you reach up. Okay, really good. And come back center. Okay, so we've had a little bit of bicep and shoulder toning for today's upper body loosening. We're going to integrate the two sides with a nice push. So take one dumbbell, bring it between the hands, relax slightly, push the ground away, begin to breathe in, push the dumbbell ends together, exhale, maintain a light push, move your body around, a little rotation, bring your shoulder blades slightly back as your chest and chin move into extension. Maintain a little push, a little more push as you lower, still able to breathe, push the dumbbell ends in, and then slowly soften that pressure. Relax the body, rest the dumbbell down. Okay, let's just come to shake out a bit. Roll your shoulders, shake your arms loose, even your legs and your whole body, shake it out. Let's just check in with that before we move on to the leg sequence. So you're checking in. You can close your eyes if you like. When we say check in or sense in, it's bringing your mind into your body, feeling the structures and tissues of your body. You should be feeling more length around your waist, more stretch around the abdomen, the back, front, sides, a bit more openness to the pectoral muscles, more lightness and freedom at the neck and shoulders. All too often weight training can be heavy and we actually feel compacted and tight. This is about freeing and being more open. So sense those qualities. Let the breath be natural. Okay, so let's maintain some of that nice upper body integrity. It's effortless good posture. We're not holding up. We're not just hanging out. We've kind of got that nice mid-tone. Let's maintain that as we do a little leg toning. I'm going to weight shift forwards. I'm on my left side here. You'll be on your right leg. So the left leg is trailing behind. And just feel your body come forwards and over that foot. Right over the middle of that foot. You can hold on to a walking stick or a counter or a chair to help you with balance with this, with either hand. Or even having ski poles, walking poles in both hands is fine. So once we get forwards and over there, take a little hip hinge, maybe a mini bend at that right knee, and then come back. So we're weight shifting. There's even a bit of rotation. Then you hip hinge. I'll do a couple of the same side as you. So we're weight shifting, we're rotating. Left leg can come up, that's optional. And then release back. Notice that we're not collapsing at the abdomen and flexing the body. We're also not tense and holding. There's just a free, natural tone to the upper body that is maintained. Now the next part of the move is to add a little squat. So we're rotating, we're weight shifting, we're hip hinging, and then begin to sink down. So you might have to steady yourself to find your balance. Easing down into a little squat and returning. This is when you might need to hold on to something, that's fine. So weight shift, move, hip hinge, the leg's pretty straight. Got glute muscles working here, back muscles working here. Then we're into the leg muscles, right glute, right quads. Push down to ease back. If that feels too deep for you, feel free to do less of a squat. You can even use that left foot. This can work really well. If you want to explore going lower, feel free to have the left foot down. If you want to explore more about your balance, free arms can help. Then you can have a little subtle wobble as you do the exercise. Let's do a couple more repeats. I'll show you the more gentle version. You're over the leg, back foot touches, not too deep. A bit more 50-50 on the leg tone as you come back. More challenging would be to be mostly on the right foot with a little skim of the left foot. This is nice for getting deeper. Think about working the glutes here and the thigh muscles in front. More challenging, brings the balance into play, is to sink back, perhaps not as deep. It's more about the ankle and the balance. Nice free arms, push the ground away to rise up. Okay, really good. If you feel like doing more, pause the video, do a few extra. Let's go on to the left side. So there's this nice, simple weight shifting movement. It's actually three-dimensional. There's a forward and back quality to the movement. There's a right to left quality. And there's a rotation. So I'm actually bringing the body on a slight rotation. If I was wearing a miner's lamp on the head or on the chest bone, as we come forwards, that scans from the front over to the side. So allow the body to rotate, then the hip hinge. You fold your pelvis over the hip joint and back. Right leg could even float up at this stage. Feel free to hold on to a counter or the wall or a stick so that you can do the movement without too much wobble. Beginning to squat now. So we're not just starting with a squat, we're doing that three-dimensional preparation, we're hip hinging, and then we're feeling out the support through this leg for some good tone. Right foot can come up briefly but could stay down. You can come back down again to support a deeper range. Left leg is still the focus. The support of the whole body comes from the legs, comes from the ground up. Glutes, great for supporting the back. Legs as well, thigh muscles for walking, for running, for getting up from chairs, for getting to the ground if you were to pick something up. These are nice natural movements. Let's do a couple more this side. Weight shifting, sink down. The balance option is there with the foot off the ground, lengthening back. Not too fast, push the ground away. Back foot's there if you need it. This is quite nice for going a bit deeper. You can use that more to help you up if you need, where you push the right foot down more. Okay, ease up and shake out. Nice, let's do a little stretch after that to finish our leg toning for today's session. Going to hip hinge, sink down to a mini squat. Slight traction of the upper body by pressing your hands into your thighs. Feel that tone as you push down. Feel that tone come into your arms and your shoulders and your natural tone through your back and abdomen. And then we'll just hang out here and gently lean forwards, get the legs a little straighter, starting to feel a stretch through the hamstrings, a nice gentle tone through the upper body. Breathe there, soften. Bit of a squat with both. Then we'll take the squat into a stretch. Press into the hands. Just get the legs straightish, soften down. Bit of relaxing, slightly more flexed. And as you push into your heels, lightly with the hands, let the back of your legs lengthen. Feel a little bit of pressure across your lower back. This is okay, this is part of the exercise here. It's lengthening and toning there. And then release down and ease back up. Okay, great. We've sensed, we've warmed up, we've done some upper body toning, a little leg toning. Let's go now to the mat and do some floor toning. Okay, so we'll begin some nice floor exercising with some diaphragm breathing. So just take initially some natural breaths for what you feel is natural, just perhaps a little more extended than you might normally do. As we inhale, the diaphragm, the muscle that separates our upper and lower organs, it draws down, it contracts. The lungs get drawn larger, the lower ribs and the abdomen tend to swing out and expand, and then they relax down on the out breath. So let's begin here with following the abdomen down on the exhale and allowing the tummy to rise and the lower ribs just expand slightly on the inhale, and that all softens on the exhale. Going to begin to add to that some pelvic tilting. So we can think of the sacrum, the base of the spine, like a little rocking chair, about the size of the palm of your hand. And you're going to roll towards the tip of the tailbone, slightly bowing the back away from the ground as you inhale, and allowing the lower back to sink back down as you exhale, and the tail comes up fractionally and your lower back is closer to the ground. So it's a pelvic tilt, working with the breath, the exhale. My feet are gently pushing down here as the tail comes up. And as you relax on the inhale, let the right towards the tip of the tail, and there's a small bow begins to emerge at the lower back. This can be nice and slow, your own timing, your own range. I encourage this to be quite a small movement, quite subtle initially. Timing the breath and the movement. Hands can be across the pelvis or out to the sides if you prefer. I'll be talking you through with language and imageries, so feel free to close your eyes for much of these techniques and just open your eyes if you need to. you feel you need to watch a demonstration. Just press into the feet and go a little higher. Just lift up slightly, like the beginning of a bridge. And then release back down. Inhaling, moments pause, body begins to relax down, exhale, feet gently push, begin to rise up towards the mid-back, releasing back down, lower back, sacrum, tail, inhaling. As you exhale, the abdomen gently drops, connect your feet into the floor, begin to roll through your spine, come a little higher. Let's breathe in and hold. Your pelvis and your lower back and even your mid-back are off the mat. Inhale here, and then begin to lower as you exhale. As you ride back down along the sacrum, that little rocking chair, drop to the tail, inhale. Relax the belly down, tummy relaxes, feet connect. Begin to roll through your spine. Feel your knees start to push away a bit further. You might find yourself adjusting the shoulders. Easy neck and shoulders. Nice breath in to hold. As you breathe out, begin to relax down. Soften your body. Upper abdomen relaxes. Mid, lower abdomen all softens down. And the spine gets to unroll. Some people, the lower back tends to go down a little flat in places. That's fine. It happens for a lot of people. Just image your spine unrolling. Do your best to feel each vertebrae lifting and lowering independently. It's that nice chain of links, that nice connection. So exhale up again. Up towards the shoulder blades. You might find yourself adjusting the shoulders and the head slightly. Take a good breath in to hold. Just before you lower, check the glutes can relax. Relax the buttock muscles, and then when ready, begin to lower the spine. Exhale all the way down. Take it slow. Return to a small arch at the back as you ride towards the tip of the tailbone. And then just relax back down. Going to just bring the left knee up to the body. You can put your hands around the shin, the upper shin, or even under the knee if you prefer. And just draw that knee in and around. And release back down. You can push into the left foot to help support the right knee to lift up. Draw the right knee into the body. A little bit of movement. You can keep the right knee there this time. Both knees can come in. You might like to roll into a little ball. Once again, you're doing a pelvic tilt, but the head and neck and shoulder blades could curl up briefly. You can release the tail down, release the head down. And just a little rocking of the pelvis and lower back. You can even make little circular motions to ease your hips. Either direction. Okay, relaxing the feet down, straightening out your legs. It's always good to move one leg then the other. It's a little kinder on your back to do that. Just shake it out. Just gently strike your calf muscles into the mat. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Just relax your leg muscles. Rest, and like windscreen wipers, just shake your feet left, right, left, right. Further relaxing your leg muscles. Going to bend one knee back up, bend the other knee back up. Good, let's start the beginning of an abdominal sequence now. Begins with just some knee lifts. We're going to press into the right foot for the left knee to very effortlessly fold in towards the body. Let that rest down. Press your left foot down, let the right knee fold in towards the body. We'll introduce the exhale as the knee comes up. And inhale as you lower. And exhale as that left foot pushes for right knee to come up. Inhaling down, exhaling up. With the hands cradling the back of the head, we can bring in an abdominal curl in here with a slight twist. Any part of the class is optional to take a rest. If there's a certain body part that you feel isn't, or certain exercise that isn't appropriate for you right now, it might be different next week or next month, but for now, you feel that's going to exaggerate an injury or create some discomfort, just leave that one out. You can go back to the breathing or pelvic tilting, or just relaxing. And these curls can be done with the upper body only, or with the leg only. Otherwise, all feeling okay, let's curl up, bring the other knee up to join, and we'll take it one stage further. So we're keeping the head up, rolling from left to right, while alternately extending the legs. Now, all feeling okay, we can begin to straighten out a little more to a nice one-leg stretch with a good crisscross, and exhale, inhale center, exhale cross. There are no muscles you have to consciously contract to do this. Let's just go through the exercise and let the muscles that will engage naturally allow them to engage. Anytime you want to take a rest, you can just bring the knees back into the body, give yourself a moment's rest. Otherwise, perhaps a couple more each side. Out on the twist, breathe into center, out on the twist. Okay, about there, we'll draw both knees into the body, relax for a moment. Ease one foot down, ease the other foot down, straighten out your legs carefully. Maybe just a little more loosening. We'll pause for a moment there. And then one leg at a time, knees can bend back, right into the body. To sit, you can roll up in a ball a few times to sit up, which can work for some people. Or you could roll to the side to smoothly use your hands to help you up. Okay, let's stay with abdominal muscles here. We're going to set up for some reverse sit-ups, where we begin to lean back slightly and allow your pelvis to tuck under and your lower back to flex and your shoulders to round and your chin to tuck down. You're just flexing part way down and then returning more to a natural position. Begin to lean back. Exhale here. Soften your body. Relax. There's no need, again, to be gripping or pulling muscles. Just let that happen. Let the muscles engage naturally. Hands can be on the knees or they can come away. You can experiment with going a little lower. And then we'll introduce one knee coming in. Just as you flex back, allow one knee to draw in slightly. Again, for some people this might be very easy. Others this might be becoming uncomfortable. I'll leave it up to you to eliminate certain parts of the class that don't feel appropriate right now. So we're balancing back. One knee's folding in. Nice, easy breathing. A little bit of length initially. Soften your spine, let the pelvis tilt, relax the chest bone, relax the chin down, fold one knee in. Next time we go back, we'll bring one knee in and we'll bring the other knee up as well. So one knee's up, other knee can join. Let's balance here. If you need to put one foot down, that's fine. Otherwise, we'll move into a bit of a teaser. Call these V-sits in martial arts. We're going out towards a V shape with the body. Potentially, this can be quite far down, doesn't have to be. You can exhale as you extend out, and inhale as you return. If one foot was down, this would be a little more comfortable. Or you could just do the roll back itself without bringing the legs up. If you're okay with these teasers, then we'll allow that to go further out. It is a flexion type movement. Your spine is slightly curved out and is still a little curved out as you return. So if you're quite advanced with teasers, you can go quite low. You end up in stretch pose from yoga, about 6 inches off the ground with your heels and shoulder blades, and then you come back up. Nice breathing. So this is advanced now, to go to a deeper range. It's not a requirement. Feel out your body for now. If you want to advance it even more, eliminate coming too high. Go right down, but only part way up. right down. 3 or 4 of those, eliminating the rest at the top. Can add a much greater challenge. If you're still going, you want a bit extra challenge, we'll pause there, add some arm pumps, few breaths in and out. This is much more advanced now. When you're ready to rest, take your time, slowly ease one leg, other leg, shoulders, head, and rest. If you're still sitting upright, just allow yourself to roll back down and take a moment to relax and breathe here. You can bring your awareness to your abdominal muscles that we've been toning. You can relax there. The fatigue will soon settle, soon disappear. And then we'll bend the knees up. Okay, so we'll balance out the flexion type moves with some extension type moves. We've been doing that the whole class. There's been a flexion and extension quality to the warm-ups, to the leg toning, to the arm toning, and when we're working more on the torso. So let's come on to all fours. We can do a little bit of both here. We can round the spine into flexion, and we can release down more to extension. And you can even sit back a bit by pressing into the hands and taking the bottom towards the heels, stretching under these muscles, under the armpits in the lats there. Then bring the weight back forward to the hands and let the pelvis tilt the other way and the spine sink down, the head come up. If your wrists aren't feeling so comfortable today, you can do these movements from your forearms. Nice natural breathing. Okay, then we'll sit back. Check in with your knees to see in your ankles how far back you can sit there today. Ease down. Try and relax the head towards the hands. You can even have your hands by your feet if that works for you. Your forehead comes to the ground. If there's a lot of pressure on your knees or ankles, you might need your weight on your arms more. Either way, take a couple of breaths here. And let's come to lie face down on the mats now. So we're lying quite flat here. Check the body's not too held before you start. Try and splay out a bit. And we'll just begin some light extension where the upper part of the spine begins to peel up. Starts with the nose and chin and throat opening forwards. Chest bone comes forward. But the lower rib cage, solar plexus area, is still touching the ground. There might be the faintest of lift from your tailbone to check you're not squeezing your tail under. Again, we'll just let the movement flow naturally. Feel free to go higher. Push into the ground with those arms. Walk the elbows in a little closer and push down to extend. So we can feel free to go a little higher. We're pushing down into the hands. Elbows draw in slightly, and we begin to let the solar plexus area, the lower ribs, start to rise. Take a couple of breaths here. You don't have to be too still. It can be a little bit of play, a little bit of movement side to side. Feel your spine, feel your back. And close your eyes for these techniques. Just watching the video as you feel you need to. Let the lowering journey be slow. That's a key part of the movement. So you can keep to the first third of this, where you're just peeling up and then lowering, or come up to the second third where you're onto the elbows more and you're rising up. If you want to go higher, we'll reload that, push into the hands, begin to straighten the elbows and carefully ease up. Take some breaths here. Shoulders, again, they're not lifted, they're not drawn down. You can play with your shoulders. You can lift one, lift the other. If you want to go higher, bring the hands in slightly. It should feel nice on your low back. If it feels compressive, you've gone too high. Nice breathing. Begin to lower sequentially, the tummy, the lower ribs, the mid-ribs, chest and shoulders. Find that natural pathway down. Nose, throat starts to open. Go higher up onto the forearms if you like. Go up into a full extension, nice full yogic cobra. You're lengthening right up if you want to. Listen to your body. Kind exercise, smooth, natural movements. Nothing about this is forced. Natural breathing. When you're ready to lower in your time, use the arms to support the way down. Splay the body out. You can support the head with the back of the hands or turn the head to the side if you prefer. Pause here for a moment. Take a few breaths, relax, lying on your tummy. If you want to sit your bottom back to the heels, feel free to. Otherwise, we're going to ease on to a little leg extension now. At the beginning of the upper body rising, I'm gently engaging the ground with my forearms and left leg to help float and lengthen the right leg. And the knees down. Pushing into the ground to float and lengthen up. And knees down. So there's a little contact with the floor to support that rise. You can go higher if it feels okay. Feel free to go a little higher. So the pelvis stays down, but the thigh is starting to come off the mat. I like to inhale on the up for this. It's an extension exercise. Works really well with an inhale and then a flexion as you lower. So you can roll a little bit to the right as the right leg comes up. That will stop you from lifting the pelvis up. So you can roll. So let's roll to the other side. Allow the leg to float up, a little push down into the ground. There's a sense of lengthening. So as my forearms are pushing down here, I'm almost pushing the mat away slightly. Shoulders lightly engage, upper body lightly engages as you lengthen the leg, and this hamstring and this glute and the back muscles are working naturally. Extension techniques, one of the great ways to help support and strengthen the back. Listen to your body today, right now. Sense the experience there. And then we'll ease down carefully. Okay, we'll bring the elbows in for a little push back. You can walk the elbows right back or walk the knees in. Slowly transition from extension to flexion. Just sitting back, letting the back round. Couple of breaths here. Okay, so today's class has been slow, overall, fairly gentle. We had the teasers earlier. These ones, which definitely up the challenge a bit. We'll have another exercise which ups the challenge a bit. We'll move into a plank from the forearms. So we're going to lower down. You can start from the knees here. Now, already I'm in the plank. I just smoothly lay down, connect into the forearms, my knees are pushing down, and there's a natural length and tone to the long abdominal muscles here. You can move subtly. I like a moving plank, so let your body move around. Move subtly left to right. Move a little forward and back. Let that be a circular motion. Anytime you need to rest, either lie on your tummy to rest or walk the elbows back. Let's take a pause. And we'll do 2 or 3 rounds of this. More gentle versions are keeping the elbows nearer to the knees. Still bring some weight onto the upper body. Still feel that support into the arm muscles that are helping you to create the support through your body. Your back is not extended. It's not flexed, it's finding a nice movable neutral. The other end of the scale is to begin to push down and lift your knees off the ground and then move around and breathe. If you're quite advanced with your Pilates, yoga type moves. Got strong back, shoulders are strong, abs are strong. You might hold this for a while. You might be here for a minute. Other people are kneeling, plank for 5 seconds is plenty. So work with what you're feeling today. When you come to relax, make sure you've got an appropriate challenge. Then you might drop to the kneeling version. Or then from the kneeling version to a closer position. Then eventually you're transitioning back to rest and slowly releasing that. Let's come to lie back. Now onto your backs again. Come back to the breathing. Feet can be on the ground, legs could be out straight. If you feel you need something behind the head, a little towel or thin cushion under the head, may be more comfortable. But let's come into a little relaxation now. Sense the body, we've warmed up the body, we've worked the upper body, the lower body, we've done some more trunk, more torso-based exercises. So we've been through the whole body. Let's just reflect on that for a moment. The body moves most naturally as one flowing unit. None of our exercises were about isolating one part. There may have been a focus, but with an overall connection to the muscles and joints above and below that area. By pushing the ground away, we had that support and tone without the need to do any bracing or external holding. Now your body can relax. Some people like a pillow underneath the back of the knees or a folded towel underneath the back of the knees. That's a nice option. Let's have a little relaxation time now, so be comfortable. Notice your breath coming in and out. It's been a really good exercise class. You've stretched and toned your whole body. You've loosened the joints, you've toned the muscles, you've lengthened the muscles. You've taken time out for you to support your body, to connect with your body. And now we're allowing a little bit of time to relax, to recover. Feel your tissues soften, feel the joints and the connective tissues relax. Let your breath be natural. Allow your facial muscles to relax. Relax your brow, your eyes can soften, your jaw can soften. Relax your neck. Just think of an area that might need softening, bring your awareness to it. Breathe and relax. Allow that area to be easy. Let's begin to breathe a little more deeply now. Hold that inhale. Gently exhale, perhaps through the mouth, fully exhale. Little pause. Inhale again. Little pause and exhale fully. Begin to stir your ankles around, wiggle your toes, stretch your fingers, gently clench the hands and stretch. Circle the wrists and the ankles. And let's bend the knees up slowly. Bring one leg up. Gently rest that on the ground. Bring the other leg up. Allow the knees to fold into the body. You can use the hands to bring the knees in. You can curl up into a little ball where the head comes up towards the knees briefly. Take a nice breath in and out here. Relax the head down, relax the tail back to the mat. And just a little gentle guiding round of the knees to relax the hips and relax your lower back into the mat. And then gently make your way to seated. You could roll up or turn to the side to come up. Okay, so that's a really good routine there. We've done some stretching, we've done some good exercise, some conditioning for the arms, for the legs, for the core muscles, some relaxation time. We've used concepts from Aston Kinetics to help our body move with nice flow. And I encourage you to take these concepts into daily life. As you go about your day, move with grace, move with flow, move naturally. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.